trying to read one article. Internationale Studierende können zum Schließen der Fachkräftelücke beitragen. The international students can finally the skilled workers gap uh, fill. They can contribute to the gap in the skilled workers. Okay, so what is the gap here? Luca means gap. Beitragen means to contribute, and zum Schließen means finally, at last. Okay, Fachkräftelücke, the skilled workers gap. Okay, and international student, of course, international students. Okay, then that uh, DARD General Secretary Dr. Kai Six. Now he is saying something. Okay, what he is saying that wir müssen gezielt dazu, we have to uh, target it to it. Beitragen means contribute. We have to contribute targeted to it. Targeted to what? The workforce gap. Which is what? Which is Fachkräftelücke. Okay. Then uh, dass die Integration internationaler Studierende gelingt, that the integration of the international students succeeds. Okay, because until that succeeds, there cannot be the filling of that workforce. Okay, und sie and they private, we beruflich as well as professional networks aufbauen, build up can, right? And they should be able to build private and professional networks. Dat Generalsekretär Dr. Kai Six Huber, Internationale Studierende, the General Secretary of DAD, Dr. Kai Six, about international students, als wichtige Zielgruppe, as important target group for den Arbeitsmarkt, for the work market, for the workforce, und notwendige and necessary Schritte, step, die gefragten Fachleute in order to in demand skilled workers langfristig, long term for Deutschland zu gewinnen, to gain. Okay, so these are the important steps they need to take uh, to target the international students, the group of the international students. Okay, seal grouper means targeted group, and for what? For what? This that the long term integration, langfristig gewinnen. Okay, and long term benefit from the this from the international students. Okay, then here Dr. Six, Mr. Six, die im Oktober 2022 veröffentlichte publicly Fachkräfte Fachkräftestrategie, the skilled workforce strategy, der Bundesregierung of the ministry betont emphasizes. Okay, internationale Studierende, international students sind für den deutschen, for the German Arbeitsmarkt workforce besonders attractive, especially attractive. Wie schätzen Sie das entsprechende? How do you evaluate the entsprechende potential, the expected potential, right? Uh, the Bundesregierung, So when you have to like die Bundesregierung, the government gate in Deutschland von einem Fehlbedarf uh, goes the German government with a gap requirement of 250.000 Fachkräften uh, to 240,000 workforce alone bis zum alone allein is means alone bis zum till Jahr zwei, äh, 2026 aus. So 2026 tak uh, it was they were guessing this that the skilled workforce requirement would be of around 240,000 people. Okay, zugleich sehen wir meanwhile or in the same time, zugleich means that in the same time or meanwhile, sehen wir, dass die Zahlen deutscher Studierende, the payment of German students rückläufig declining, Zin means are, of course, so that if the payment of the German students are declining, was the situation in segment der akademischen Fachkräfte noch uh, which is going to the situation in the segment of academic skilled workers noch einmal once again verschärfen wird. Uh, verschärfen means what? Aggravate, which is going to aggravate the situation in the academic workforce again. Für internationale Studierende ist die Attraktivität des Hochschulstandards Deutschland. For the international students, the attractiveness of the college campuses of Germany um, are on the other hand unbroken, ungebrochen, okay? Um, dagegen, on the other hand, okay? Wir können also in der Tat, we can indeed von einem hohen Potenzial sprechen, we can speak of a high potential, da zumindest teilweise, which at least partly zum Schließen, finally, the genannt, the mentioned Fachkräftelücke, the workforce gap, beitragen kann. Beitragen means contribute, kann means can, which can contribute to the mentioned workforce gap. Nach den uns vorliegenden Statistiken according to the available statistics to us, vorliegenden Statistiken means available statistics, gewinnt der deutsche Arbeitsmarkt against the German workforce aus der Gruppe internationaler Studierende from the group of international students jährlich means yearly rund 25.000 Fachkräfte, yearly 25,000 skilled workers. Wir gehen davon aus, we guess that or we think that dass sich diese Zahl, we think that this number shown bis 2030 till 2030 auf over 50,000 verdoppeln lässt, can be doubled to 50,000. Okay, verdoppeln means doubled. Okay, and in the last sentence the passive has been used. Okay, so this is how we read German news, and you can improve with it. There are things which you don't understand in the beginning, but in the later stages of learning you'll understand them. So buck up and keep learning. Join my channel, join my classes. For more, click the bell icon, okay, and please subscribe. Cheers, ciao.